I cannot believe myself. The good news is we didn't get very far. Welcome, everyone, again. Let us begin with chapter 3. See? Chapter 3. I trust that everybody had a great day because I know my day was good, and I'm just here with a little bit, and he will help me to stay calm tonight and not get too excited. Hey, Laura. Not to get too excited, huh? So that he'll fall asleep. Right, Sugar Buns? All right, y'all. Hey, Braden, hello. It's okay, itty bitty. It's okay. It's okay. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you want mommy to stand and hold you? Is that what you would like? So that you'll relax? Relax. Relax. Good. Chapter 3. Which book is this that we're reading now? I forget which one we're reading. Feeling is the secret. Ooh, did mommy scare you? Sorry. Chapter 3. Feeling is the secret, right? Prayer. Prayer, like sleep, is also an entrance into the subconscious. When you pray, enter into your closet. And when you have shut your door, pray to your Father which is in secret, and your Father which is in secret shall reward you openly. Matthew 6, verse 6. Prayer is an illusion of sleep, which diminishes the impression of the outer world and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion from within. Oh, listen to that again, Wisdom Almighty. It says prayer is an illusion of sleep, which diminishes the impression of the outer world and renders the mind more receptive to suggestion from within. The mind in prayer is in a state of relaxation and receptivity, akin to the feeling attained just before dropping off to sleep. Prayer is not so much what you ask for as how you prepare for its reception. Whatsoever things ye desire when ye pray, believe that you have received them, and ye shall have them. Mark 11:24. So what? Prayer is not so much what you ask for, but it is how you prepare for its reception. That is prayer. The only condition required is that you believe that your prayers are already realized. Your prayer must be answered if you assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your objective. The moment you accept the wish as an accomplished fact, the subconscious finds means for its realization. To pray successfully, then, you must yield to the wish. That is, feel the wish fulfilled. The perfectly disciplined man is always in tune with the wish as an accomplished fact. He knows that consciousness is the one and only reality, that ideas and feelings are facts of consciousness and are as real as objects in space. Therefore, he never entertains a feeling which does not contribute to his happiness. For feelings are the causes of the actions and circumstances of his life. On the other hand, the undisciplined man finds it difficult to believe that which is denied by the senses and usually accepts or rejects solely on appearances of the senses. Because of this tendency to rely on the evidence of the senses, it is necessary to shut them out before starting to pray, before attempting to feel that which they deny. Whenever you are in the state of mind, well, I should like to, but I cannot, The harder you try, the less you are able to yield. Hmm? Brandon, we are reading Neville Goddard. Feeling is the secret. We are on chapter 3. So it says, whenever you are in the state of mind, well, I should like to, but oh no, I cannot. Whenever you are in that state, the harder you try, the less you are able to yield to the wish. You never attract that which you want, but always attract that which you are conscious of being. Prayer is the art of assuming the feeling of being and having that which you want. When the senses confirm the absence of your wish, all conscious effort to counteract this suggestion is futile and tends to intensify the suggestion. Let's say that again, shall we? Let's say it again. When the senses confirm the absence of your wish, all conscious effort to counteract this suggestion is futile and tends to intensify the suggestion. What does it mean? When the senses confirm the absence of your wish, if you're looking at your bank account, you're looking at it, you can see it, and it's negative. Every conscious effort you make, every conscious effort you make, Eva. So remember, when the senses confirm the absence of the wish. So if you say, Eva, I'm lonely, your senses are telling you, yes, you are, because you can't see that you have friends. So you're saying to yourself, I'm lonely, I have no friends. But if you should try to pretend that that's not true, it's futile because you're pushing against. We call it resistance. So he says, what? Prayer is the art of yielding to the wish. Sorry, baby, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Prayer is the art of yielding to the wish and not the forcing of the wish, Eva. So, whatever you're going through tonight, prayer is the art of yielding to the wish and not the forcing of the wish. How? Whenever your feeling is in conflict with your wish, feeling will be the victor. What does that mean? You say you have a desire, a new job. That's your desire, your new job. But your feelings tell you, please, have you seen the market? Have you seen the economy? You can't get a job in this economy. And who's going to pay you? You see that feeling of that? That's what will win. You can want the job all you want. You can want that job all you want. But if your feeling contradicts your desire, your feeling will win and you will get what you feel, which is the impossibility of the job. Yes? The dominant feeling invariably expresses itself. Prayer must be without effort. In attempting to fix an attitude of mind which is denied by the senses, effort is fatal. Listen to it again. In attempting to fix an attitude of mind which is denied by the senses, effort is fatal, which means you're not going to get that desire because you can't see past. You can't see past what is there, what your eyes are telling you. You can't see past that. So the more you try to pretend that it isn't there, the more you try and affirm, you're pushing against. So here's how you yield. Mama's hand is tired, and you're like 3 pounds. I gotta stand. It's okay. It's okay. Just, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, baby. So here's how you yield. To yield successfully to the wish as an accomplished fact, you must create a passive state, a kind of reverie or meditative reflection similar to the feeling which precedes sleep. Listen to that again. So instead of fighting against your senses, yield to the wish as an accomplished fact by doing what? Feeling that feeling which precedes sleep. So it's just like you're falling asleep. Yeah, you're laying there and you're getting drowsy and you're beginning to fall asleep. See that feeling? That is the feeling that does not resist suggestion. So you don't have to force the suggestion. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to do any of those things. Get into that state just before sleep. And then do what? In such a relaxed state of mind, the mind is turned from the objective world and easily senses the reality of a subjective state. It is a state in which you are conscious and quite able to move or open your eyes, but you have no desire to do so. An easy way to create this passive state is to relax in a comfortable chair or on a bed. Lie flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Close the eyes and imagine that you are sleepy. Feel, I am sleepy. So sleepy. So very sleepy. You see, in a little while, a faraway feeling, accompanied by a general lassitude and a loss of all desire to move, envelops you. You feel a pleasant, comfortable rest and not inclined to alter your position, although under other circumstances you would not be at all comfortable. Sorry. When this passive state is reached, imagine that you have realized your wish, not how it was realized, but simply the wish fulfilled. Imagine in picture form what you desire to achieve in life, and then feel yourself as having already achieved it. Thoughts produce tiny little speech movements, which may be heard in the passive state of prayer as pronouncements from the outside. However, this degree of passivity is not essential to the realization of your prayers. All that is necessary is to create a passive state and feel the wish fulfilled. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. You need no helper to give it to you. It is yours now. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling your wish fulfilled. As the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent as to possible failure, for acceptance of the end wills the means to that end. Then you emerge from the moment of prayer. It is as though you were shown the happy and successful end of a play, although you were not shown how that end was achieved. Pardon me. However, having witnessed the end, regardless of any anticlimactic sequence, you remain calm and secure in the knowledge that the end has been perfectly defined. Relax, relax. Okay? Let mommy hold her baby. Okay, 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 okay. You wanna go? All right. If you need me, call me again, okay? Here you go, sweetness. You can call me if you need me. Sorry, he was just getting so antsy. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. Sorry. All you can possibly need or desire is already yours. You need no helper to give it to you. It is yours now. Call your desires into being by imagining and feeling, pardon me, your wish fulfilled. As the end is accepted, you become totally indifferent as to possible failure, for acceptance of the end wills the means to that end. When you emerge from the moment of prayer, it is as though you were shown the happy and successful end of a play, although you were not shown how that end was achieved. However, having witnessed the end, regardless of any anticlimactic sequence, you remain calm and secure in the knowledge that the end has been perfectly defined. Chapter 4, Spirit, Feeling. Not by might, nor by power, but by my spirit, saith the Lord of hosts. Zechariah 4, verse 6. Get into the spirit of the state desired by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already the one you want to be. As you capture the feeling of the state, as you capture the feeling of the state sought, you are relieved of all effort to make it so, for it is already so. There is a definite feeling associated with every idea in the mind of man. Capture the feeling associated with your realized wish by assuming the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of the thing you desire, and your wish will objectify itself. Faith is feeling. Pardon me. According to your faith or feeling, be it unto you. Matthew 9, verse 29. You never attract that which you want, but always that which you are. As a man is, so does he see. To him that hath it shall be given, and to him that hath not it shall be taken away. Matthew 13, verse 12, Matthew 25, verse 29, Mark 4, 25, Luke 8, verse 18, and Luke 19, verse 26. That which you feel yourself to be, you are. And you are given that which you are. So assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your wish, and your wish must be realized. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. In Genesis 1, verse 27. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, pardon me, thought it not a robbery to be equal with God. Philippians 2, verse 5 and 6. You are that which you believe yourself to be. You are that which you believe yourself to be. Instead of believing in God or in Jesus, believe you are God or you are Jesus. He that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also. John 14, verse 12. And it should be, he that believes as I believe, the works that I do shall he do also. Jesus found it not strange to do the works of God because he believed himself to be God. I and my Father are one. John 10, verse 30. It is natural to do the works of the one you believe yourself to be. So live in the feeling of being the one you want to be, and that you shall be. When a man believes in the value of the advice given him and applies it, he establishes within himself the reality of success. And that's the end of the book. When a man believes in the value of the advice given him and applies it, he establishes within himself the reality of success. So, how do you do it? Because he says you never attract that which you want. You see, the state of wanting is a state of wanting, it is not a state of having. Oh my God, I am famous for this, so I know what I'm talking about. I know. When you want something, you're like, oh, I want it. You want it. But you see, we stay there. Don't stay in a state of wanting. Remember, if you can feel, because when you say, oh man, I really want that, do you not feel? Do you not feel the abyss of it not being there? You feel the emptiness of it not being there? You feel that. So the thing felt is the thing experienced. So if you feel the emptiness, if you feel the loss, if you feel the lack thereof, the thing felt is the thing experienced. So he's telling you, don't feel that you don't have it. Your eyes and your ears, they're all telling you, you don't have it. But now he's telling you, don't argue with yourself. Don't fight, don't put forth any effort. Simply answer the question, what do you want? And then you ask yourself, how would I behave in real life if I had this thing? Do you know how you would behave? Well, rehearse here. Rehearse in your mind's eye. He says it like this: experience in imagination what you would experience in reality if you were the man or the woman you wanted to be. So let's say it a little bit simpler. How would you behave in real life if you had the thing? Can you see how you would behave? Do you feel how you would behave? Well, then rehearse. Oh, yes. Rehearse how you would behave. Who would you thank? Would you do the running man? Would you do the bogle? Because they're Jamaican. Would you twist? What would you do to celebrate your accomplishment? Then rehearse it in your mind's eye. And do you know how you rehearse it in your mind's eye? Feel what it would feel like. You know how you feel when you just have something to share. Oh, yes, baby, I know. Sorry. You know how you feel that thrill, that excitement? You're like, you know, when you say, we're going to Disneyland, right? Every day your child says, are we there yet? Are we there yet? The feeling, the thrill. They don't see it yet, but they trust you that you're going to go. And so they are excited. Everywhere they go, they tell somebody. Every time they put their head down, how many more sleeps? It is the excitement. It is the thrill of how would you behave. Now, what if you were the one who was giving the news and you were saying, I got a surprise for you? What if you were the one that had that secret to tell somebody that you did something for them because you love them, you care for them, and you just wanted to surprise them and make them feel special? Right there. Can you not feel their excitement? Because when you do something special for someone you love, you just want to sit there and watch them do it, right? Because you can feel it. So that's the feeling. That's the feeling. That's the feeling of the wish fulfilled. They haven't opened up that present yet, but you can see the smile on their face. You can feel the squeeze of their hug. You can hear the shriek of excitement when they open it and go, "Oh my God." You can sense all of that. And how does it make you feel to know that you're the one who made them feel that? You see that feeling right there? Oh, yeah. That's the feeling. That thrill. Oh, I can't wait to see the excitement on their face. I elaborate on this because we take feelings for granted, when in actuality, we are living our feelings every day. So when Neville Goddard says to you, the thing felt is the thing experienced, if you say, you know, I really need a new job, but then in the back of your mind, you're making all of the excuses. No, the market, nobody's hiring right now. And even if they do hire, they just want to pay you a pittance. I don't want to work for peanuts. And you start to have this conversation of, there's no work out there. You see what it feels like in your chest? Do you see what it feels like? But that feeling of, wait a minute, you're trying to tell me that I can get a job, even though I don't have one? I don't even see one on the horizon. You're saying I can get one? That's too far-fetched. I don't believe it. What if you said that? What if you see what I'm saying? That disbelief right there. So if you cannot get past your disbelief, do not force it, meaning, I have a new job. I love my new job. I can't wait to tell everybody about my new job. You don't believe that. And because you don't believe it, you know you don't believe it. Because you can feel it again right here. It always is the feeling. You can feel it in your chest. So that feeling in your chest is what you will experience so that you can say, you see, I knew jobs are hard to come by. I knew I wasn't going to get no job, because you cannot be made a liar of. So Neville says to bypass that, lay down on a chaise or sit in a real comfortable chair or lay down on the bed. And as you lay there, just inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. That's all you're doing. Don't do anything else. Don't think about anything else. Just inhale and exhale until you start to feel yourself on the brink of sleep. You know exactly what that feeling is like because it creeps up on you and you're like, and you can feel yourself drifting into sleep. As you start to drift, then right there begin to feel. Listen, we do it all the time. If you come home from work and you're upset about something and you're falling asleep, what do you remember before you fall asleep? What you were mad about. And what happens to you? You start to feel upset again, don't you? So what did you do? You suggested you suggested that feeling of anger and failure and argument to yourself before you fell asleep. This is why scripture says, let not the sun go down on your anger. It's not telling you don't argue with anybody. It's not telling you to not fall asleep mad at somebody. It is telling you why not to fall asleep in a particular state. Because if you fall asleep in the state of anger, how you going to wake up in the morning? Angry. Oh, well, it was the last thing you did. So, the same way you can fall asleep upset, you can fall asleep happy. You can fall asleep at ease. Why? Fall asleep knowing that the thing you fall asleep with is the thing you will wake up with. That's what you fall asleep knowing. Is it not? So that now when you know that, Now you're in the state of a wish fulfilled because you know, hey, all I got to do is fall asleep in this state. And as long as I fall asleep in this state, I'm going to wake up. I'll be in this state. And the more I fall asleep and wake up in this state, it is only a matter of moments until the thing I keep falling asleep doing shows itself in my world that I can do it. If you fall asleep having an argument, you got to wake up and have an argument. So if you fall asleep in a state of thankfulness, why would you be thankful? You haven't gotten the car yet, you haven't gotten the job yet, but why would you be thankful authentically? You would give thanks because you know that whatever state I fall asleep in is the state I wake up in. The state I wake up in is the state I have to experience. That's why you say thank you. Whoa, Tiffany, Javia. Ow. So I'm going to say it to you again. Whatever state of mind you fall asleep in, you better make sure you're the one who's putting it there. Meaning, don't remember the bad day you had and take that into sleep. Remember this: whatever mood I fall asleep in, whatever mood I fall asleep in, is the mood I wake up in. And the mood felt is the mood experienced. So something will happen to you so that you can say, oh my God, it works. So even though you may not see what you want in front of you here and now, you know that if you fall asleep in that state, that that's what you'll experience. So because you know that, you see how you can say thank you? Because you did receive something. You received peace of mind to know that, ah, as you fall asleep, so shall you awake. Isn't that what you now know? And isn't that something to be grateful for? Because think about it. If you had no way of changing the trajectory of your life, oh my God, I don't even want to imagine what that would be like. But you see, it doesn't feel good, does it? So to know that you've been given a tool to change your life, that is what you give thanks for. That is how you exercise your gratitude. Because in exercising that, what are you doing? You are walking in the state of the wish fulfilled, thereby doing what? Bringing about the change that you want in your life because you had to become it. You became it by saying thank you for it, for knowing as I fall asleep, so shall I awaken. That's what it is. So, here's how you do that state again. He says, in a little while, you start to feel, I'm sleepy, so sleepy. So very sleepy. Oh, and as you feel it, this far away feeling will begin to encompass you. Hmm? A general loss of desire to move. You just want to lay still. Yes, James. You just want to lay still. You don't want to move. You just. And as that far away feeling takes you over and you just want to lay there, he says, when this passive state is reached, imagine that you have realized your wish. No fuss, no fight, no effort required. Just listen, that is hypnosis 101. They get you in a very, 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 very relaxed state so that you are susceptible to suggestion. Why? Because if they suggest it to you in that passive receptive state, your subconscious mind will make it happen. Hypnosis 101. So, what do you think you do to yourself as you fall asleep every night? You hypnotize yourself. Well, don't you put yourself in a very relaxed state? It's an altered state. So, the senses have been dulled. That is a relaxed state. All the senses have been dulled but one. It has been intensified. Feeling. So, this degree of passivity, it is not essential to the realization of your prayer. No. All that you require to create a passive state and feel the wish fulfilled is what? Just that state of relaxation, that state of ease. That's it. And here's the beautiful thing before we go into those 5 minutes of silence. Oh, he's having a hard time over there. Hang on. Prepare yourselves. Snuggle into wherever you are, sit still, and just begin to breathe nice and deep. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Take your time and let us prepare for that 5 minutes. Now that you're all comfortable, you are comfortable. What do you want? Rehearse in your imagination how you would behave in reality. And as you begin to rehearse, you will feel the reality of your wish fulfilled. And as you feel the reality of the wish fulfilled, lay still and just bask in it. Practice now as we go into the silence for 5 minutes. And there concludes our 5 minutes. So, Miss Tiffany, Javion, James, Angel Spills, hey girl, Eva, Braden, Wisdom Almighty, Laura, Miss Deborah Flo, Smiles KZ, Moon and Dolphin Duck, Ursula darling, I see you. Thank you for being here tonight. And for those of you who are ready for bed, whew, what a great time to practice. And for the rest of you, whenever you're ready for bed, remember what you have learned. Because what was the last sentence that he said? Then a man believes in the value of the advice given him and applies it. He establishes within himself the reality of success. Well, I don't think I need to say anything more than that. I sure don't. I am going to go put me and this rooster to bed because he's restless. Uh, but I will see you on the morrow. Practice because I'm practicing too. All right. Oh, wait. Before we go, let's have a moment or two of the chime, shall we? Oh, look, the nighttime one. I feel like I live in Alaska. It's night all day long. Oh, my goodness. Countdown initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Much love to each and every one of you. Tomorrow's book, which one is that? The Power of Awareness. Leave the mirror and change your face. Oh, ooh. I'm ready for that one, let me tell you. So you come back again tomorrow, 10 p.m., and we'll see you, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Much love to each and every one of you. Rest well, my beautiful friends. Rest well.